So right now, the opportunity we're looking for is Othniel is a friend I've had for a while, and he's a rocket engineer. And I was telling him about our electric propulsion project. He said, well, the people I raise funds from might want to fund this, so I'm just waiting to hear back if he can schedule a meeting, because like a warm introduction is always better than cold. Like if I have the free time, after we land a bunch of social media marketing clients, I could just cold call a bunch of angel investors, and that might be one way of doing it. But warm intros are always a little bit easier to deal with, and I'm just trying not to put too much on my plate, and that's a much longer term strategy like it is for the 100 unit, of actually getting money back from it. So that's why I'm not like talking about it as much as the social media stuff, because it's a much longer duration to close on funds. But it is a big duration. It would give us a lot of breathing room, but that doesn't cover our social media. That would only be for engineering. So it's a completely separate enterprise, but that enterprise will help us reach those higher tier statuses. Because like let's say we do amazing with the social media marketing, or let's say Angela finally figures out how to get us monetized. We're making 100K a month probably, so that's 1.2 million annually. If you're evaluating a business on that standpoint, it's probably worth 10 or 11 million dollars, which is a good amount of money. You're a multimillionaire, that's nice. But if you want to be a billionaire or a trillionaire, you have to have a much higher business idea, bigger resources, more people you can help, bigger funding opportunities. So that's where this electric propulsion comes in. And plus that is the original dream, right? Why are we doing anything? We want to revolutionize civilian space travel through electric propulsion by replacing chemical rockets with electric rockets. That way we have safe, affordable access to space, and it's reusable. It's good for the environment. So that's the ultimate vision, the ultimate dream. And everything is kind of leading me in that direction. That's why we started doing social media in the first place. I wanted to document that process from negative to trillionaire. And everything we do along the way just helps us get closer to that goal. So every client we help with their social media helps us get closer to that goal. Every viral video we make helps us get closer to that goal, building up our efforts. So everything will lead us to that direction. Here we go. I like this because this is actual reality TV. It's not scripted. Yeah, so you see me like fucking up live, and you see me succeeding live. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be live.
Can't be televised, can't be controlled. You seen the progress of you meeting Kurt? You get into real estate?
Yeah, he was the first person we cold called. It was like kismet. And now we're probably gonna work with him Grant Cardone style on like 100 unit deals. That's probably going to be one of the best cold call investments we've ever made.
The one that started all.
The one that started all. Because like being around him too, he has such a good vibe, such a good energy. Yeah, he's a no nonsense kind of guy. Okay. Chi Omega Executive Headquarters. What is this? Like a
It's a players club, like a college fraternity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like a frat.
Basically.
Yeah, it's called Players Club Parkway. Cool. It's like an office in there. I guess it's like a headquarters or something. I was in like a TKE briefly in college. It was a type of fraternity, I guess. They just started on campus, and I was working out, and one of the recruiters I was friends with, he's like, hey, you want to come to this event? I was like, yeah, why not? I'm like, remember, I was only in school 3 years, and that was at Furman, so I was only in there for like 1 semester. Yeah. When I was in Boston, I was thinking about joining, like, there was this other fraternity, I forget the name. So I went to one of their parties. It was funny, it was at the time I was like, can I date multiple girls? So like I had like 6 girls with me. I was trying to like figure out what to do with them. So I went to one of the frats, and they're like, Ian, slow down, man. Nothing happened with them. Like we just partied a bit. Yeah, but like it was a fun experience. It was just like I saw a group of girls just wandering around. I'm like, yep, that seems right for me. Although 6 is a lot. Like if you're actually dating 6 simultaneously, that's a lot of people to like please and pleasure. I would say starting off like 2 or 3 is a good number, and then if I have like the stamina and the free time to handle more, maybe. Hugh Hefner talked about this. Like at his height, he was dating 6 girls, because the idea is you go, but he did it weird. Like he did it like sister wife style, where everybody had their own bedroom. The way, if I do it, everybody sleeps in the same beds. I hate that idea. Everybody has to be bi and attracted to each other too. Like I don't want them just to only be attracted to me, they have to also be attracted to each other. So I probably have to find a bi girls or a lesbian couple who want to experiment with a guy. You know, that's probably like my go-to wheelhouse. It's been in our culture for hundreds of years. It's only recently that our modern society's into monogamy, and it was, you know, marriage was created to exchange property. The whole point was arranged marriages were so families could build their wealth together, and when you have a signed contract with your kids, you know, being in a relationship and having, you know, a future family together, that was like the most secure type of contract. So that's
human.
Exactly. So that was how marriage was kind of founded and created. I think it started with royalty and then it trickled down to like the class system. Yeah, you don't even realize, like, it's only very recently that we're living to 80 to 100 again. Well, apparently the Bible said like 10,000 years ago is when people lived to like 300, probably when everyone was on a vegan diet and they didn't have all the microplastics. But like for like, you know, 1500 on, the lifespan was like 35. You were like super old if you made it into your 40s. So like it's funny, it's a weird dichotomy. Like now we have improved healthcare, but we're already at like the worst health we've been in society. Like our grandparents were healthier than we are now because we're all obese, eating unhealthy foods, you know, having pollution, microplastics in the water. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Oh, we got another order when I was there. That's why we're going to Zaxby's.
Zaxby's. Love Zaxby's.
Yeah? Are you gonna do the drive-thru or is it open?
It might be open.
Hopefully it's open. Keep an eye on that. He works at Verizon.
Head west toward Axe Cross Road.
Currently we're driving. As soon as we cash collect on a few more clients, I'm gonna have enough to cover all my employees' expenses for a few months, so I'll be able to get my own place again. So we're starting to find where I might be living, and we got to treat it like Jim Carrey did with his mansions. You got to visualize yourself already living there. Oh, we got a new order from DoorDash. Should we do it? See you there. See if the order's big enough for us. Potential place I might be staying. It's kind of nice. It's a nice area. It's in Cordova. So we're doing that Jim Carrey method where we visualize ourselves already living in here. You know, he did that with Mulholland Drive with those luxury mansions. Just get in the right headspace. Make sure, you know, you feel good about it, the energy, the vibe. It's a nice place. It's quiet. It's relaxed. You can walk around at night pretty safely. But yeah, we'll just take it one day at a time. Yeah, we just need to land one or two more clients and we'll have enough to cover employee salaries for a few months so I can get a place here. And then we'll do engineering projects. We'll build out the team and have a lot of fun.